In no particular order. So I'm not going number 1 to number 5 or 5 to 1. I'm just
Okay.
never mind the bollocks, Sex Pistols. I have a punk influence in me, and that influence shows in some songs, especially like "We're Not Going to Take It," which is all that, you know. So, and the Sex Pistols, you know, if they weren't called a punk band, they just would have been a weird metal band. You know, to me, they were heavy. It was metal. It became punk, but it's one of my favorites. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous. One of the greatest live albums of all times. It's just, and it's, you know, that's one I have to have with me. You've got the best of all of Lizzy's records, incredible performances, incredible playing, and it's just a treat. It's just so many flavors on that record too. Without Slade, there is no Twisted Sister. Certainly no Dee Snider. And Sladist, which was their greatest hits album. I know it's a bit of a cheat, greatest hits records, but this way I get some of the best stuff off of their early albums. I'm a huge Slade fan. AC/DC, If You Want Blood, You Got It. Game-changing record for me. Up to AC/DC, discovering AC/DC, I was getting much more into busier type of metal, the way you hear on songs like Under the Blade or Burn in Hell, you know, things that were very notey and busy and fast. But when I discovered AC/DC, they brought me back to the beauty of straight ahead rock and roll, dan, 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 dan. I mean, you know, and just like, this is all you need for greatness. And AC/DC has been doing it for decades now, just straight ahead rock and roll. So that album. Now for my fifth one, it's going to be a lot of issues with that one, because I want to tell you, I want to get a Zeppelin album. I want to get a Sabbath album. I want to get you know, important records. But I'm going to go with Alice Cooper, Killer. Another huge influence on me, vocal styling wise. You know, Alice and Bon Scott, two big influences there for me. Oh, I'm just throwing that one out. Sorry, I forgot. One of my favorite albums of all time, Queen 2. Second Queen album. I'm a day one first album Queen fan. When I went to see Queen open for Mott the Hoople in 1974 in New York City, I was the only one screaming for Queen. No one else, no one. And I was screaming so loud in my platform shoes and my big brown afro. I'm not famous. I'm just a crazy guy. My friends are begging, please, Dee, stop screaming like a girl. You're so excited. And I was screaming so loud that Brian May even looked up to see what was going on, because only one person was screaming, me. And he looks up, I see him like squinting, like, who is screaming? Because when you're not having a good show, when people aren't liking you, it's worse to have just one person like you. But the second Queen album is the only album they don't play anything from. They do not. It was a failure. They were really brokenhearted about it. They changed a lot when they went to Sheer Heart Attack. And but Queen 2, absolutely got to come with me.